Experience the difference at First Summit Bank. Open a First Perks checking account today. With First Perks Checking, you can choose the account that's right for you and start saving money on things you're already paying for. Perks include roadside assistance, available 24/7 to give you peace of mind while on the road. Phone broken or stolen? You're covered with repair or replacement with cell phone protection. First Summit Bank, connecting you to more than just your money.
Do you have a moment? Take 10 seconds. Think about your dream vacation, or the deck you'd like to build, or the gem you'd like to add to your collection. Take a moment to think about making those things happen. At Ameriserve Bank, we think about those things too. Talk to us today about using the equity in your home to do more of what you want. This is your moment. What would you do?
Situated in a family-friendly atmosphere, Dr. John Walker is currently accepting new patients. Dr. Walker has over 25 years' experience. Come join the family at Dr. John Walker's office. Your smile will thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Walker.
And I'm just going to let you introduce the Coach's Corner.
Good evening, Crusher fans, and welcome to the Crusher Sports Network. We are broadcasting from Sargent Stadium at the Point. This evening's Laurel Highlands Athletic Conference matchup features the visitors, the Westmont Hilltoppers, and your home team, the McCort Carroll Crushers. Bringing you this evening's action, yours truly, Ralph DeMarco, along with Jeannie Feathers, and of course, our stream producer, Dr. Fran Brown. The Dream Team, and welcome, Jeannie.
Oh, Ralph, it's so good to be home again.
Home is a good place to be, Jeannie.
Sweet home.
Well, it's Breast Cancer Awareness Night tonight.
It is Breast Cancer Awareness Night. Between the first and second quarters, the varsity cheerleaders will be collecting money to benefit local families that are fighting the fight. And then we will have a check presentation at halftime. We did a T-shirt sale and had a dress down day. So I know we're well over $1,200 that we've gotten so far for those families. So
good stuff, Jeannie. That's fantastic. And With all that being said, we'll have a special guest at halftime. Our guest will be Sabrina Mezek, and we'll be chatting up with her journey as it relates to tonight's topic. But without any further ado, how about the game night weather with none other than Sunshine Jill?
She needs an entry song.
Yeah, we got to get her. Well,
You know what?
Sunshine Jill.
What's that song from the Partridge Family? Wasn't it Sunshiny Day?
Sunshine Day.
There we go.
Everybody's that was the Brady Bunch.
Oh, it was.
Sunshine Day.
We could actually do a dance to that song as well.
Yep.
Well, here we are, guys. Another beautiful night, Friday evening, clear skies. We'll have the sun. The moon will be out tonight. The stars will be out tonight. It's a beautiful night.
Perfect day for football.
69 degrees. There's no rain in the forecast, and actually, the temperature is probably going to stay right around 64. Basically, on a 64 around 8:30. So that's yeah.
The one thing, though, that I've noticed is it's getting darker a little bit.
You know what? It is.
Sure is.
Yeah, and so darkness is not completely set in here this evening, but
it's dusk, Ralph.
It is dusk. That's a good way to put it.
Dusk.
Well, and I think that we have been
Good
so
eye,
lucky.
good eye. It all works.
It's good eye. Oh, whoa.
Dusk.
Out of bounds.
Good eye. I see the dust.
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
Now, I was going to say, we've been lucky to have nice weather for the last how many weeks
for
here,
sure.
guys,
And we appreciate that. And we really believe in our hearts that you bring that good weather to us.
Yep.
Okay.
That's right.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Well, there you have it, folks.
All right, peeps, so let's go,
Sunshine
Crushers.
Jill.
All right. Have a good night, guys. All right.
Thanks, Jill.
And with that, anybody who might still be headed to the Sargent Stadium at the Point this evening, or you're going to come to future games, there is a bag policy. No bags or balls are to be brought into Sargent Stadium. Small clutch purses, approximately the size of a hand or 4.5 inches by 6.5 inches, may be carried into the stadium. The only exception is a medical bag or diaper bag. Bags are open to visual inspection. Please support these policies and efforts. Admission is $5 for everyone. And Jeannie, how about some friends of the Crushers Sports Network?
Hey, well, we always have Dr. Matthew Radkowski and the team at Allegheny Orthodontic Associates. Wish the Bishop McCort Crushers the best of luck at AOA. The goal is to provide the best possible orthodontic experience using the newest proven technology. Patients enjoy beautiful smiles in a most efficient manner. Allegheny Orthodontics Associates, a proud sponsor of Bishop McCort Go Crushers. I believe they're going to get started doing the national anthem. Am I right?
I'll tell you what, they're
early.
moving it right along here, aren't they, Jeannie?
Holy cow. I don't want to get in the middle of something and then. Amen.
So the Crusher Band, under the direction of Miss Y, they're going to play the national anthem, and we're going to go quiet out of respect for our great country.
Sorry, Ralph. We were going for the national anthem, but they had to take time to walk across the field.
Well, folks, this is a good chance. If you got to get that ham and cheese sandwich together, this would be a good time to do it, okay? Now we got the national anthem. God bless America. There you go. Go Crushers. Great job by the Crusher Band. Under the direction of Miss Y, they're going to do the alma mater, I believe. And that's not the, is that the alma mater?
That is the alma
mater. They got
mater.
it jazzed up a little bit, don't they?
I'll tell you what, Miss Y has done an amazing job with this band. The color guard's out there now. She's taking them all over the place to play with other bands around the region. I'm really proud of the job that our band is doing, and they sound great.
And we want to give a shout out to all those who protect and serve, the military, the law enforcement, first responders, the trainers and team doctors are here tonight to take care of these student athletes as we compete in a very rugged game of football. And we're going to take a time out for a message from the Friends of the Crusher Sports Network.
Every 23 minutes, a woman in the U.S. is diagnosed with ovarian cancer. Hi, I'm Matt Smith, president of the Laurel Auto Group. When my mom started the Ann Harris Smith Foundation, she said, if we can help just one woman, then we have made a difference. This year, we're asking you to help us make that difference. Please take the time to learn the symptoms of ovarian cancer. Go to ovariancancerpledge.com today. Learn the symptoms, spread the word, and take the pledge.
And we're back on the Crusher Sports Network tonight. A rivalry second to none in the area as the Bishop McCort Carroll Crushers take on the Westmont Hilltoppers this evening. And like I said, one of the great rivalries in the area. Throw out the record books. And with that being said, we're going to go to the Coach's Corner with McCort Carroll head coach Tom Smith.
Bishop McCort principal and McCort Carroll football head coach Tom Smith. Great to have you back this week, Coach.
Hi, Jeannie. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a great week, and we're looking forward to tonight's matchup.
Well, let's try to chat a little bit about last week's matchup with Greater Johnstown. What are your takeaways from that win, successes, challenges?
I'll tell you, Jeannie, there were a lot of successes and a lot of challenges throughout that football game, and I knew you were right up there with your fingers crossed, hoping we could pull through some of the adversity that we faced in that game, especially as we entered in through the third quarter. We were down to our third quarterback at the end of the third, and we had some kids step in and really do a great job there. Garrett stepped in as quarterback. And he is not really our third quarterback. He's just another quarterback that we have on our team. We have three. I've said that all year. And all three needed to be serviceable throughout the year. And as you know, Garrett starts in other positions for us on the team. And we had all three quarterbacks ready for the game on Friday night against Johnstown. And the next thing you know, something happened with Bentley, and then something happens with Ange, who had a tremendous game. And then, boom, here comes Garrett in the fourth quarter to fight through some adversity and help us win the football game, and that was fantastic. But he was not the only one that did that. We suffered several injuries in several key positions during that game, where we had underclassmen come in that have not had a lot of playing time, covering Division I football players in the secondary. I could think of Mr. Wiley as one of them. He came in and had to defend Zymir Reed on a fade pattern in the end zone.
Yeah. And it's been a while since we've had that.
It's been a long time since we've had that kind of depth, but it's been developed depth, and I credit our assistant coaches to that, working with those kids for a moment like that. So a young Braylon Wiley comes out and makes the first big play of his career as a sophomore and bats down a ball that would have been a potential game-winning touchdown. So some adversity there. Then Garrett had an unfortunate play where he threw an interception and they run it down to the 2-yard line with.
Boy, the defense stood. They stood up, didn't they?
As they have in moments like that throughout the season. Even in our scrimmage against Bedford, we had a goal line stand. And that, I think, really gave us some momentum and trust in one another that we're in these situations inside the 5 that we can keep people from scoring touchdowns. And that flowed right into last Friday night where, they had 3 downs and then fumbled. A couple of kids come up and made a big hit on the quarterback, and he coughed it up, and then we went on a 98-yard drive to score after that stop, which is almost unheard of in high school football.
Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about tonight's game. We got the Westmont Hilltoppers here at the Sargent Stadium at the Point. How have those injuries from last week going to affect tonight's play?
I believe at this point right now, minimal impact. We've had some kids get healed up throughout the week, and should have just about everybody ready to play.
Okay. Well, currently Westmont is 0-5 on the season. Anything can happen at this stage of the game, especially when you have an emotional start like tonight. So what's your plan for victory tonight?
Well, first of all, we credit Westmont. We know that's a struggle to be in that situation. We've been in it before through midseason. And they're going to show up here. And when you get together with that team, you throw the records out the window. It's like Steelers Ravens,
Right.
We're Westmont. They're coming down to the stadium to play. We know they're going to give us everything they have, and in turn, we have to give them everything we have. So we're expecting a great atmosphere down there this evening on the field and in the stands. And we're expecting them to come in here tonight and give us everything we can handle. And I'm going to tell you, Gene, likewise, that's our objective. Is we're coming in here and giving them everything they're going to be able to handle. And someone's got to win, and we hope that it's us, and we can get that fourth W. But we're not looking at it any other way than there's a Westmont team coming down here to play us, and they would love nothing more in the world than to beat us. This is their Super Bowl, and we can't let that happen.
Well, good luck tonight. I'll be watching, and we're all going to be cheering you on.
Looking forward to a great game, and I want to thank you and Ralph and the team for doing a great job with the broadcast here at the CSN, and we're very fortunate to have you guys on our team doing what you do so that all of our fans across the country can join in. So thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck.
Well, we want to thank Coach Smith for doing the Coach's Corner, and he's labeled us as the CSN, the
CSN, which is sort of like CNN,
sort of,
and ESPN, all in one big happy family.
Well, Jeannie, as Coach said, to throw out the records, we've seen more than our fair share of upsets when Westmont or McCort's been the underdog, okay? I'm going to go right to the keys of the game with the Westmont head coach, Pat Barron. Jeannie, a little-known fact, because we know we always have a 30-second segment about JMU, and now we're going to probably start doing Pitt, I guess, but I understand that. But Pat Barron went to James Madison University. He was a pole vaulter there.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Here's his keys to the game. Run fit defensively. Must fit our gaps correctly with all the guard tackle pulls. In other words, they don't want to create space on their defensive line by being out of position. They must make the quarterback uncomfortable. Okay, I get that. Offensively, stay on schedule. On schedule for them is 12, 13, 14 play drives, eat up the clock, keep themselves in the game. Special teams help control field position and make McCort go the long field. So we thank Pat Barron for his keys to the game as well. And the last one on his list, Jenny, what do you think it was?
No turnovers.
No turnovers. None whatsoever. So, Jeannie, that takes us to me and you. Jeannie, what are your keys to the game?
Well, you know what? I think that, I mentioned in the Coach's Corner that when you have an emotionally charged game like this game will be, the stats go out the door, and you've got to come in here and dominate from the very beginning. Turnovers and those little technical technicalities that we do wrong, no offsides, none of that stuff, and we should be okay.
Well, Jeannie, my key to the game, by the way, and obviously we know that you can hear us and you can see the field, the Crushers, gold helmets, blue jerseys, gold pants, white numerals, got that Irish look tonight, and the Hilltoppers in their gray helmets, white jerseys, red numerals, gray pants. So quite a contrast there as well. Jeannie, my keys to the game.
Yes.
First off, here, both teams are emotional.
Yes.
When you coach and you're 0-6, you're going to catch some heat. Okay.
Yep.
This is a big win. If Coach Barron can get this win tonight, that might move his team back in a positive direction. I believe Westmont's going to come out very emotional. I'm not sure where the Crushers are at. A chance to go 4-3, the first time over 500 since 2019. Okay.
Wow.
So there's a lot at stake here, but I believe Westmont will come out very emotional, and the key to this game in my mind is that the Crushers can just deal with those emotions and realize they're the better football team and take the game over. But Westmont, I believe, will come out and try to get after them early and try to punch them in the face. And I think we've got to be able to withstand that and move on from that.
Absolutely.
Jeannie, you got any sponsors you want to talk about? Any friends you want to talk about?
Yeah, you know what? I want to, other than the ones that are recorded, I do want to mention that we do also have Red Insurance, McElwain Bus and Charter, MCS Fabrication and Machining, Riemann Auto Sales, Westwood Floral and Gifts, Joey Dell's 2001 Caterings, Pizza Man's Pizza, Putchco Financial, CJL Engineering, First Team Advertising, Allegheny Field Service, Jerry Murphy, Remax Power Associates, Independent Catholic Foundation, and Putchco Financial.
Well, Jeannie, we're going to take another time out for a message from the friends of the Crusher Sports Network.
For me, being a part of the 6 News team, it's a privilege. It's a responsibility not only to our viewers, but to those who came before us. Always showing up, following leads, getting both sides of the story. It's the foundation of 6 News, knowing we delivered on our promise to you. Coverage you can count on. I'm Jen Johnson. Thanks for choosing 6
Jeannie,
News.
we're back on the Crusher Sports
for celebrating
Network.
75
Jeannie,
years
would you mind
of
sharing a
WJ.
sportsmanship prayer with our fans here this evening?
I would be very happy to, and I want to thank Father Crookston for putting this together. Strong and faithful God, the giver of the fullness of life, as we come together for this contest, we ask you to bless these athletes, coaches, officials, and all gathered here. Keep these young people safe from injury and harm, instill in them respect for each other, and reward them for their perseverance. Lead us all to the rewards of your kingdom, where you live and reign forever and ever. Amen.
Thank you, Jeannie. And Jeannie, one other thing that I forgot to mention that I did want to mention, because we always talk about turnovers. At one point in the season, the McCort Carroll Crushers were minus 14 in the turnover department, and as the season has changed, they're now at minus 6. So you start to see how important those turnovers and how you take care of the football is important.
Right.
Jeannie, for all the fans that like to compare records, we'll get to that after this. Westmont is going to kick off right to left. Their kicker is number
18, Sebastian Jones, I believe.
Sebastian Jones. He's a senior, 5'9", 160. And deep for the Crushers.
We have
5 and 24.
We have Nick Dressick, and 24 is Josh Spontak. Dressick gets the ball. He's making a run for it.
Dressick gets it out to about the Crushers' 30-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10, where the Crushers will set up shot. The Crushers are already on the ball. They're forcing the action early. That's a good sign right there, Jeannie. Even though they regularly don't huddle and they use the wristbands to bring plays in, right away they're on the ball. They want to get to it. And Westmont in their looks like they're 4-2, but it looks like a nickel look where they're actually playing with 5 defensive backs, 4 down linemen, and 2 inside linebackers. And the Crushers got Trips to their right and Deuce to the left. Gallucci in the shotgun. Gallucci's going deep on the first play of the game. He's got Faribault deep. It's at the 30. Faribault sidesteps him at the 20. He's across the field. A great block by number 2, Faribault. Touchdown on the first play of the game. 6-0. The Bishop McCort Carroll Crushers, and that's how you answer those emotions.
Oh, there you go.
Whoa, baby.
And Ralph, I think it's important for our listeners to know they're seeing the game, but there is a delay. There is a little bit of delay.
Okay.
So as we get all excited, they may not be seeing the game. Sharing our excitement.
Very quickly, the offensive starters for McCort, quarterback Gallucci, running backs DeLeon Gordon, slot Faribault, in the other slot Spontak, wide out Dressick, wide out Page, tackles Azadny, guard Rodriguez, center Altush, guard Arnold, and tackle Fetchko. And you'll see Luke Stevens in the lineup quite a bit as well at different positions. Snap, hold, kick. And it looks to be right underneath the crossbar. And doing the snap, hold, kick for the Crushers. Your snapper's Richie Hildebrand. Your holder was Angelo Gallucci, who just hooked up with Faribault on that 70-yard bomb, and our kicker Avery Connor came up short on that one. So now Avery's going to kick off, and the Hilltoppers are down 6-0 with 11 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's what I mean, Ralph, by starting out strong.
Can't start out any stronger than that unless you take that opening kickoff back. So now we're going to take the field here. So now the Hilltoppers have number 7 and 16 deep. And number 7 is Tyler Galat. And number
18.
18 is...
Which is Sebastian Jones.
And he's the kicker as well.
And the returner, obviously.
Yeah, here you go. Kick it, catch it, take it to the house. And obviously, Avery Connor will be kicking off for the Crushers, and the Crushers are up 6-0 as they strike on the first play of the game with a bomb. Now, our kicker, number 26, is going to line it up on the left hash, and right-footed kicker. And here we go. Kicks it to the right side of the field. It's fielded on about the 16-yard line. That's actually number 16. We got the number wrong. That's my fault. Number 16 bringing it back for Westmont. That's Landon Valente. And I will tell you this about Valente. He looks like one of the key players for the
I was looking
Hilltoppers.
at stats, too, over the last day or two.
He has 93 carries for 513 yards, 5.5-yard average, 85.5 yards per game. His longest run was 29 yards. He has 2 100-yard games, and he scored 3 touchdowns. And I would believe that that's the guy that they need to make some hay with here this evening. The Crushers in a 6-2 look. The Crushers had 8 people on the line of scrimmage, and they're telling Westmont, you're not going to run the football against us, and they're going to dare them to throw the football. 6 down linemen. They brought the corners up on the line of scrimmage. You had 8 people in the box, and then you had a linebacker and 2 safeties. Wow. And here comes Westmont, 2nd down and 10. The ball on their 34-yard line. There's that same alignment. They actually have 7 people in the box this time. And now they're going to run a bootleg, running left. Number 5's holding the football. And he's run out of bounds by Page, number 6. Number
5 is Lewis Dill.
Lewis Dill is the quarterback. They ran an old type. All the action went right, and he put that ball on his hip, and we didn't see it. Now, we could see it from up here, but defensively you couldn't see it, and he just turned that corner and picked up that 1st down, and it's 1st and 10. The ball resting on Westmont's 49-yard line on that left hash, right there by their sidelines. Westmont in 2 tights and a straight T. And they run a little backfield X to number 4. I'll tell you what, number 4 had me faked out. I thought he had the ball, and 3 Crushers chased him as well, but we stack it up on the line of scrimmage for no gain, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 on the 49. Great ball handling by Westmont. Really, you got to give him credit where credit is due there.
Yeah, Luke, Rocco Fetzko took him down, and he did a nice job. He's been playing pretty well.
Crushers in that 7-2-2 look. They run the little fullback going left off of that bootleg fake going right. And they pick up about 3 yards.
Yep.
It's going to bring up 3rd and 7, the ball on the left hash on the Crushers 48-yard line. And the Crushers defensive unit after this play. Up, Looking for a change of play now. They're looking to the sidelines here. Quarterback deal under center, number 5. Straight T behind him. Gives it to a blast to the fullback up the guts. That's number 10. He's running all over the place, and he's brought down with a hard tackle over there. I believe that is number.
That is a first down.
That's number 5 for the Crushers, and a first down
Which
for
is
Marquise Gordon.
No, number 5 is Nick Dressick.
Yeah, I keep messing that up. You're going to have to keep me straight on that.
I got you.
I apologize to those young fellas, okay? Westmont's offensive line just cracked open a hole, man, and they ran through it, picked up about 17. It's 1st and 10 on the Crushers' 33-yard line. Crushers are up 6-0, 8:54 on a clock that's moving in the first quarter. There's that bootleg fake going left again. A host of tacklers put him out of bounds. Here, hey, Jeannie, even the 2 perimeter guys we're bringing up on the perimeter, on the corner, they're getting caught down inside. They're chasing the play inside. They got to stay at home when that play goes away so that they're eyeballing that quarterback up on the bootleg, and we haven't done it twice. Play goes away, stay at home. Okay, it's an old version of they call it a waggle in modern day football. Okay, everybody has names for it, but in the old days they called it a bootleg. Okay.
Oh, wonder where that came from.
Well, no, we're not going to go there. We're a family-oriented organization here. Hilltoppers running up the guts, and the Hilltoppers respond with a touchdown, a 33-yard touchdown. Try to get that number.
That was
Valente. That's the guy we talked about that the Crushers had to keep their eye on. He's their key guy. He's the guy that makes it rock and roll for the Hilltoppers, and now it's tied 6-6. And I'm not going to say it just yet. We're going to wait and see how things go on the scoreboard here, but we might have the makings of a
Donnybrook.
I knew I'd get you to say
Donnybrook. And that's a good kick. It's 7-6. The Hilltoppers.
7-6. Westmont answers.
All right.
I really thought we would have stifled their emotions a little bit, but we're going to have to regroup. And let's take a time out for a message from the friends of the Crushers Sports Network.
For over a century, Thomas Automotive has been redefining the car buying experience. One person, from start to finish, you'll work with the same person with no transitions or turnovers. Upfront pricing. All of our vehicles are clearly marked with our best upfront price. Commission-free sales team. Our salespeople are not paid on the price you pay. Our team works for you, not a commission. Transparency in everything we do. Buy with confidence, drive with confidence. Thomas Automotive.
And we're back on the Crushers Sports Network. And I want to compare these scores for our fans who like to do that. Westmont 0-6. All of these are losses. Bedford 28-7. Bellwood 20-10. Richland 57-21. Somerset 40-20. Johnstown 48-21. Penn Cambria 43-14. They're obviously playing us tonight. And they're winning right now 7-6, and they've got Phillipsburg in their next game. And we'll go through the Crushers' schedule after this kickoff. Number 18 is kicking off for Westmont, and number 18 is Sebastian Jones, right-footed kicker. Deep for the Crushers, we have, I believe that's 34-5, Jeannie. Your eyes are better than mine.
No, it is not. It is 24-5.
24-5.
That would be Nick Dressick and Josh Spontak.
There we go. Got it teed up in the middle of the field. Here we go. Crushers down 7-6. Right-footed kicker, Bing. He bangs one right down the middle. It's going to be fielded on about the 5-yard line.
Nick Dressick takes it up.
Dressick might find a hole. Dressick still up and moving. He's gets it out close to the 40-yard line of Bishop McCort. I think they're going to spot it right about the 38-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10 for Bishop McCort. And we're going to see who's going to respond here, Westmont's defense or the Crushers' offense in this situation. And I had a chance to talk to Coach Price, who's heavily involved in the offense, and we're going to go through some of his thoughts here right after this play. Motion going left to right. Gonna fake it, and Gallucci's fighting and battling for a couple yards. But Coach Rich Price, do not turn the ball over. Don't give Westmont extra possessions. The game gets much shorter if Westmont has the ball. They have to move the ball and get it into the end zone. So we're going to see how this is going to shake out here with the offense right now, Jeannie.
Well,
thank Coach Price for his
I
input.
know.
There's the handoff right up the guts. D'Elia right up the guts, running hard. It's a first down, and he takes it down to the Westmont 42-yard line. I'm jumping ahead a little bit, Jeannie, but I'm anxious to see what adjustments that the McCort Carroll Crusher coaches are going to do defensively, because they've been getting on us out the perimeter, and then we don't defend the perimeter, and they take it right up the guts.
And our defense has been so strong lately, so that first drive really surprised me.
Got a hand off to Spontak, running to his left. He's over the 30, the 20, the 15, and he's knocked out of bounds. He's knocked out of bounds. They're marking it at the 22-yard line.
Yep. Well, Josh has been dealing with some injuries. He's got a little bit of a banged up leg, but boy, he's been powering through.
A lot at this time of the year. A lot of high school football players and at all levels. It's a tough, rugged game, and some guys are working through those bumps and bruises. There's the handoff to D'Elia going right to left, and D'Elia runs the cornerback for Westmont over, just runs him over like a locomotive, man. Holy buckets.
And I think that brings it up to, the 13-yard line?
Going to be 2nd down and 8. The ball resting on about 14. The 14-yard line.
My spatial dynamics aren't what they used to be, Ralph.
D'Elia running like a diesel engine there.
He was a train.
Trips right, split end left. Gallucci in the gun, sidecar left. Gallucci back to pass. He's looking to the end zone. Oh, misses Faribault, kind of throws it underneath. I guess better to throw it there than have it picked off.
Yep.
So now I'm going to think that you're going to see the Crushers try to pick up this first down.
Yep.
6:25. The clock is stopped with the incompletion. Westmont 7 and your Bishop McCort Carroll Crushers 6. And there's the handoff to D'Elia coming up the guts, but I'll tell you what, a real nice play by number 73 for Westmont. That's Connor Ward, a defensive lineman, junior, 6'2", 225, and there was no playing around. D'Elia runs hard, but Ward gave him a little bit of his own medicine on that play. It's 4th and
a short one,
maybe a foot. The ball resting on the right inside the 13-yard line of Westmont. 5:53, the clock moving here in the first quarter. Hand it off to D'Elia.
He's got it.
D'Elia got the first down, but another nice defensive play by Westmont. That's number 66 for Westmont. That's Jonah McCoy, a senior defensive tackle, 6 foot, 250. Both of these teams have some size in their offensive and defensive lines, Jeannie.
Well, we got a first down. Pizza Man Pizza's first down. So now what are we like? First and 10?
We got first 11, and 10. We can get a first down probably right around the 1 yard line there, I think. Okay.
I say, why wait? Just take it right in.
Now, isn't it cool looking at those cheerleaders over there behind the sticks?
They're doing a nice job.
Yeah, they really do. And there's a handoff to number 3.
That is Marquise Gordon. He's been playing really well lately.
Oh, yeah, he's been playing good football. A lot of guys have been playing some good football. Everybody looking at the wristbands. We got a 2nd down and 8 for a touchdown and 7 for a first down. Ball snap Gallucci fakes it. Gallucci's rounding up the middle. Gallucci stretches and gets to the 3-yard line. So it's going to bring up probably about a 3rd and 1 for a first down and 3rd and 2 for a touchdown. Coming into the game for Faribault is Stevens, number 34. So we're bringing some blocking power into the football game right now. Stevens understands how to play this game. He enjoys the contact, and he's not afraid to get after you. Actually, it's 3rd and probably more like 2 or even 3 based on the spot. Give it to D'Elia.
He's in.
Hey, touchdown.
He's in.
Hey, and just for our fans, okay, rushing coming into the game, Jonathan D'Elia had 52 attempts, 266 yards. His longest run was 25 yards, 4.6 average. He had 4 TDs coming into the game. That would be his 5th. And so some stats there on our good friend Jonathan D'Elia.
He does a nice job, that's for sure. Boy, it's tough to keep down.
12-7, and I'm going to believe that the Crushers are going to go for 2.
I would think so.
Yeah, you don't want to get behind the 8 ball with conversions.
No,
sometimes
no.
the game hinges on it sometimes.
Yes, I agree.
Moving some people around. Got trips right, split end left, motion right to left.
Brady Page in motion.
And Gallucci
takes it in for the
Gallucci had a run pass option, but my goodness gracious, it was like he saw all that green and he says, I'm going to take that right now. We get the 2-point conversion. It's 14-7. And with that being said, we're going to take a timeout for a message from the friends of the Crushers Sports Network.
Are you looking for the best part-time job in Cambria and Somerset County? Join the McElwain team. Our bus lines serve local school districts, including Greater Johnstown, Westmont Hilltop, Conemaugh Township, Forest Hills, Shade Central City, Berlin Brothers Valley, and Somerset area. This extremely rewarding part-time job provides great supplemental income. As a McElwain team member, you will enjoy clean, new equipment, as well as holidays, weekends, and summers off. Apply online today or call 814-288-1594.
And we're back on the Crusher Sports Network. And we went through the Westmont scores on the season. And how about the McCort Carroll scores? We're 3-3, looking to go 4-3 for the first time. We'd be above 500 since 2019. We beat Central Cambria 28-7, lost to BG 30-12. Lost to Chestnut Ridge 21-14, lost to Richland 34-0, beat Somerset in overtime 30-24, and turned around and beat Johnstown 23-14. Obviously entertaining Westmont tonight, and we would be at we'll be on the road at Bellefonte next week. So there you have it.
Bellefonte, Red Raiders, right? I think they're the Red Raiders.
I should know that, and I think you're right, but I'm not positively sure.
I'm pretty sure. It's going to be a long trip.
So Connor's going to kick off for the Crushers. Avery Connor, right-footed, off the left hash. He gets his foot into that one.
There you go.
It's going to bounce and roll, and it rolls out of bounds. So there's going to be a flag. So Westmont's going to have to make a decision if they want I think that Pat Barron wants a ball on the 35-yard line. He's going to take that field position, Jeannie. I don't think any doubt about that.
Yeah, I agree.
How about some thank yous? A little thank you to Pat Barron, the head football coach at Westmont, Tom Callahan. On the other side, McCort Carroll. Want to thank Tom Smith, Tim Hornick, Rich Price, Dan Santoro, Chris Fowl, and Mary Luna for all the help that they give us getting to this point. So, Jeannie, for you, any things that you want to share?
Well, I would like to share a couple of our sponsors that are outside of the commercials we're running. Footsteps Psychological Services, Formica's Kitchen Designs and Contracting, Cambria Roofing and Remodeling, Capri Restaurant in Westmont, Family Dentistry Associates, Dr. Garver, Flair of Country, The Willow, Laurel Asphalt, Mishler Auction Services, The Boulevard Grill, Freilich Bardeen Meatpacking Company, and the Independent Catholic Foundation.
So here we are. Bishop McCort picks up about 2 yards on that smash into the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and 8. The ball on the Westmont 37-yard line. Now, this is big here, Jeannie, in the sense that if Westmont responds, then we need our defense to dig in here.
The defense has been solid throughout the season.
Well, but
so
understand, based on the offense that Westmont runs, they complete that pass. You crowd the line of scrimmage more. We've got 7 people on the line of scrimmage, 2 inside linebackers and 2 safeties. I think the safeties would be locked up on the tight ends. They get Westmont gets a little pass out of the backfield, and that's going to take them to a 3rd and a long one. The ball is on Westmont's 43-yard line, and Westmont knows 2 tights, that balanced line, a little straight T look. That's a back to the 1960s alignment there. And there's a handoff to the big guy smashing it up inside. He's going to be close to the first down.
No, I think he's a little bit short.
That's number 40 for Westmont. I don't have a 40, I don't think, on my roster.
No.
And Stevens was in on that tackle for
I don't think
the Crushers.
Was 40. I think it was 40. Hold on, he's going to turn around. I'm going to tell you. 42. Anderson Dahl.
There's that bootleg.
They're going to move the 6. That's a first down. Okay, this defense needs to stop them here.
Now, see, they're bringing Spontak in for Gordon, for Marquise. Mm-hmm. And what they're going to tell him and what they told Spontak is, you can't get caught down inside. You're the first edge defender. You have to set the edge. You got that action goes away. You got to sit and you got to eyeball that quarterback up. 1st and 10 for Westmont. They're back to pass off the play action. Nobody picks up 49 coming out of the backfield. And I don't know about these numbers with Westmont. I don't know if this...
That was 49.
I don't see a 49 on their roster anywhere. Maybe they're changing up some numbers so to confuse.
Yeah, that was definitely 49.
Was that for? Yeah, I don't see him on Westmont's roster, so we apologize to any Westmont fans that might be listening in. We have no idea who that is. If you can, call us and let us know. So it's 1st and 10. The ball on the McCort Carroll Crushers 40-yard line, and there's a blast right up the guts. And I'll be honest with you, Jeannie, right now Westmont's they do a great job with ball handling. They do a great job of faking, and right now they've got our defense kind of out of kilter a little bit.
A little out of sorts, Ralph.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. The ball now on the Crushers' 37-yard line. Now Westmont mounting another drive right here. And Westmont, 2 tights, straight T. They did that little crisscross action and gave it to 49, and we apologize because we don't have a 49 on our roster, okay? And if anybody knows who that might be, let us know.
So there is 250s. So I'm going to say 49. The first 49 is Bryce Goodman, who is a running back.
So we have the end of the first quarter. It's 14-7, and we're going to take a timeout for a message from the Friends of the Crusher Sports Network.
Martella's family-owned pharmacy has been caring for you and about you since 1964. With 6 convenient locations, we're always here for you, providing personalized service that goes above and beyond. Martella's offers a wide range of services from free prescription delivery to being the only regional pharmacy to offer Medipack, organizing your medications in easy-to-tear-off packets. Martella's, caring for you and about you since 1964.
All right, we're back.
We're back on the Crusher Sports Network. And, Jeannie, we do want to say thank you to our press box help, Coach Shellhammer, who is
the in-house announcer.
The in-house announcer, Sean Western, who takes care of stats. And, of course, Donnie Stanton, who runs the game clock. And I know that Tom Callahan is trying to call me with an update on that number. But, Tom, I really can't answer the phone right now. So how about you texting me that the player, that the number, so that we know exactly who it is, my friend.
And I do want to give the big shout-out to Donnie Blasco, who's always there technically for us, working in the other booth, helping with the cameras.
And we want to thank Tom Callahan because number 49 is Bryce Goodman, and we thank him for that, and we do appreciate that very, very much.
That's on the Max Preps too, so we want to change.
But we thank Tom for that.
He's out.
Now the Crushers are able to stack up the fullback there.
So we got
it's going to bring up fourth down. Now you want to look for the two things that have been working for them. The bootleg, and off the bootleg, the play action, the player out of the backfield. Those are two plays that work for them.
Yep.
Fourth down and 2, the ball resting on the McCort 34-yard line.
All right, boys. Hold them, hold them, hold them. Oh.
Now we got us a timeout. Now, Jeannie, do you have any anything you want to pass on to our Crusher listeners?
I don't think so. I think that if we go to a message from the Friends of the Crusher Network, that'll work too.
Situated in a family-friendly atmosphere, Dr. John Walker is currently accepting new patients. Dr. Walker has over 25 years' experience. Come join the family at Dr. John Walker's office. Your smile will thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Walker.
And we're back on the Crusher Sports Network, and we have a timeout on the field. I'm believing that Westmont chose to take that timeout. They've got a 4th and 2, the ball resting on the Crushers' 34-yard line. I'm going to give a shout-out to my son, Jordan, who was deployed. He's in the Army Reserve. He's an eye doctor. He was deployed in El Paso, giving out exams to those young men and women being deployed. He just got home safely. He spent 14 months there. God bless you, Jordan, and thank you so much for your serving our great nation. And a shout out to all the rest of you, Maria and Gianna and Declan and Daxton and Anthony and Leah and Stephen, and I missed somebody, and Casey, I'm sure, Billy and Gianna. I got them all. You
Jeannie. Got Gianna twice. Sometimes you call me Gianna.
Okay, that's not bad.
No,
there it is. Big play in this game. Gave it right up the guts, and it's going to, I believe that the Crushers are going to turn it.
It's turned over.
Yeah, the Crushers stopped them.
Wait a minute. They're saying that not.
Well, everybody's saying. There's only one person that's important to say it, and that's the official.
Those sticks aren't
There's
moving.
no way you're going to measure that. No, you got to be kidding me. They're going to measure this thing, Jeannie.
Oh, my gosh. It isn't even close.
Oh, man, I don't know about that spot either, but we'll see. And you know what? The officials got a tough job, Jeannie. Maybe you could give a little.
Well, I always like to give a little shout out to the officials. It's not an easy job, and you're never making anybody happy. If you make one call, one side's not happy, and the other side is, and vice versa. But it is an important job. So if you are interested, there's always a need for officials in the PIAA. So if you have a need, help high school sports. All the information would be on the public PIAA website, and your help would be greatly appreciated in any of the sports covered by PIAA.
Thank you, Jeannie. And the Crushers stopped the Hilltoppers on 4th ground. And, Jeannie, I talked about that momentum thing, and now we got a chance to really capture that momentum and take this football game over with a drive here that could lead to a score. 11-14 left in the second quarter, and the Crushers have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 32-yard line.
Is it me, or is this game going really fast?
Well, when one team runs the ball a lot, they eat up the clock. And we run the ball somewhat too. Gallucci.
Oh boy, to Josh Spontak. He good reception. He's going to end up at the 45-yard line, I believe.
Big pass play. And the Crushers run their version of that old bootleg play, waggle, whatever you want to call it. Kind of got some action going left, and he rolls right, and he found Spontak down to the Westmont Hilltop 46-yard line, where it's 1st and 10 on the right hash, 11:06 left in the first quarter. Your Crushers 14 and the Hilltoppers 7. Trips left. Gallucci looking for number 3 out of the backfield. Marquise Gordon. What a stiff arm by Gordon. Gordon did not go down easy. He put a stiff arm on a Westmont defender and just drove him to the ground. Good hard running right there by Marquise Gordon.
There's a flag on the play, Ralph.
Okie dokie. Those things happen. We don't want them to happen now, but we got a holding call against the Crushers. So that looks like that's going to take this first down play, and it's going to be 1st and 20.
All right, well, while we're getting settled, let me give you some scores from around the league. Forest Hills 14, Central Cambria 3 in the first quarter. Central 12, Penns Valley 6 first quarter. 24-0. That's Penn Cambria over Chestnut Ridge in the second quarter. Richland 7, Greater Johnstown 0 in the second quarter.
Gallucci on a keeper. I don't know. He might have picked up a couple of yards. He gets a little bit of jawing back and forth. I don't like to see that. Just get back in the huddle. Westmont defender and our guy were kind of getting at it, and just play the game.
They were exchanging pleasantries.
Yeah, just play the game, though. 1st and 18, 2nd and 18 for the Crushers on their 46-yard line on the left hash. 10:09, 10:08, the clock moving here in the second quarter. 14-7 Crushers. Gallucci. And a little counter play to number 3, Marquise Gordon. And the Hilltopper defenders sniffed that one out.
They did.
66 and number 4 were on the spot right there. Number 66, Jonah McCoy, and number 4 was Jaden Kane for the Hilltoppers. So now that's going to bring up 3rd and 15 for the Crushers. The ball resting on their own 49-yard line. This would be a big stand for the Hilltoppers if they can keep the Crushers off the board here and keep this game a 1-touchdown extra point away from tying. Gallucci gets the snap. Gallucci's going deep. He's got Spontak deep. Oh, my gosh, and we can't make the connection. Can't make the connection.
In his hands.
Oh, boy. Wow. So now it's going to bring up 4th down. You got to believe that the Crushers are going to punt the football. Nobody feels any worse than the guy that dropped the pass.
I know.
We just move on from that, and we'll come back to play the next play.
He's had a great game so far. So
4th down. And by the way, fans, at the end of the game, with a McCort Carroll Crushers victory, we will have the player or players of the game. Punt team's on the field. Faraball doing that little run right punt and gets a nice end-over-end kick. Hits and takes a McCort bounce. I believe it goes out about inside the 20-yard line. We're going to take a timeout for a message from the friends of the Crushers Sports Network.
Do you have a moment?
That's why.
I was saying that.
And the cheerleaders, man, they always just look, they're festive, okay? And they're good at what they do and their routines, and we want to give a shout-out to Dr. John Walker and the cheering staff as well.
Thanks, Ralph.
2nd down and 9. I don't know about the 8 thing. 2nd and 9, the ball on the 21-yard line.
It's a long 8.
8:13 left before the half. Number 5, play action fake. And we had him coming off the quarter. Who but Spontac? That's you live to play the next play.
That's right. Good for him.
Good job, Spontac, coming off the edge, getting the big quarterback sack. Throws him for about a 12 or 13-yard loss. It's going to be 3rd down and 17. The ball on the McCort, on the Westmont 12-yard line. 7:46.
Hold them here. We're going to go in with some good field position, so we need to
stop him here.
Need to stop him here.
A little smash into the line of scrimmage and nothing doing, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 17 for the Hilltoppers on the 15-yard line, and they're going to bring their punting team in. I do have some information on their kicking team. Their punter is Bryce Goodman. He has a 28.9-yard average on the season. Connor Gorman is the long snapper for the Hilltoppers. Galucci and Dresick back for the Crushers, 2 deep. Punt, and it's going to, I believe it went out of bounds.
It did. And it
bounce, went out of bounds, bounce came back in.
Yeah, I think it went out of bounds on about the 44.
So it's going to be 1st and 10. A lot of time left here before the half. 6 minutes and 37 seconds. Crushers 14, Hilltoppers 7. 1st and 10. The ball on Westmont's 43-yard line. And, Jeannie, we got to make hay here, Jeannie. Got to make hay.
What do
got to
they
make
say?
something happen.
Make hay when the sun shines.
Oh, and make hay anytime.
I gotcha. All right, guys. First, Pizza Man Pizza, 1st down.
And there's the handoff to D'Elia. He's going up the guts, and D'Elia picks up a solid 8 or 9 yards.
Yeah, that was a nice run.
Nice run. Nice pickup on 1st down. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and maybe a foot based on looking at the sticks. And the ball is on the 34-yard line of Westmont.
2nd and 1. Oh, go, 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 go.
D'Elia up the guts. The offensive line opening up holes. You got to give those guys a lot of credit. Zazadny, Rodriguez, Altush, Arnold, and Fetzko just making it happen right now for the Crushers. So now we're going to have 1st down and 10. The Crushers can get a 1st down.
It's 1st and goal.
No, it's still, they would not have the sticks up like that, Jeannie.
But that's what the board says.
Yeah, well, that's not what the sticks say. It was 1st and 10 right outside the 10-yard line. The Crushers can get a 1st down right inside the 1-yard line. They pick up 4, so it's 2nd down and 6, the ball on the 6, but they can get a 1st down. They would have set the sticks down if it was goal to goal. 5:05, 5:04, clock moving. Crushers up 14-7. Galucci hands it off to D'Elia. The Hilltoppers stack them up for maybe a yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Crushers. They can get a 1st down or they can get a touchdown.
I would prefer the latter.
I'm with you. We score here, Jeannie. I don't know if I could classify it as Donnybrook at this moment. Should we score here?
Well, it's never over till it's over, Ralph.
Galucci keeps it on the keeper, and Galucci's.
He has to be close.
Gallucci's in for the touchdown on the keeper, fakes it inside to DeLeo. Westmont jumps on it. He keeps it running left, and it's 20-7. The Crushers with 4 minutes and 18 seconds left before the half. And, Jeannie, I want to get this one in here. Our good friends at the Tribune, we thank them because we use any stats and information that they put in the paper. And this week, the Tribune Democrat picked the Crushers to win.
All right. Thank you, Tribune Democrat.
There you go.
All right.
And, of course, we love our cheerleaders and band, and we're going to keep loving them. They just add a lot of excitement to the whole thing.
We got the extra point.
21-7. And
there we go.
I'll tell you what, when I showed up, a lot of folks showed up late tonight.
Yes.
And I believe that our guest is showing up here now. There's Sabrina. I believe that's Sabrina Mezek coming into the stadium right here below the press box.
All right, here we go.
Okay, 4 minutes and 18 seconds before the half. The Crushers 21, the Hilltoppers 7, and man, if we can hold them here, Jeannie, and get the ball before the half, we're still sitting on 3 timeouts. The Hilltoppers are sitting on 2. That would be just huge. It's already to the point where, 21-7, we can get on a roll here. Connor's going to kick off from the left hash, our right-footed kicker, number 26. He's been kicking them about to the 15, 20-yard line. Well.
Here we go.
Well, here we go. Right-footed kicker. Kicks it hard on the ground. It's bouncing and rolling all over the place. And it's picked up by a Hilltopper. I thought his knee was down, to be honest with you, Jeannie, but he was able to keep it off the ground, and he makes the return, and we didn't get a number. We apologize for that.
The Hilltopper was I believe, number 10, Jared Surloff.
So now Westmont's going to take over 1st and 10 on their 36-yard line. Crushers 21, Hilltoppers 7. Westmont on the ball. Hand it off. No, he fakes it on the bootleg and he keeps it. The edge defender has to stay at home. On the line of scrimmage, that edge defender has got to stay at home and not let him get outside. Mm-hmm. The corner did a great job of supporting that time, but he was able to still get outside and pick up 6 yards. And we got to be able to stop that. We got to make adjustments now, not just at halftime.
Agreed.
2nd down and 4. The ball on the 42-yard line. The Crushers have now jumped into their 4-down linemen. And 7 defenders in the secondary.
He didn't get any yards that time.
I'll tell you what, I believe that alignment right there confused Westmont a little bit, and the Crusher defense was able to throw him for a loss, and it's going to be 3rd down and
but we got a timeout.
And Coach Smith takes a timeout, which is going to preserve some time for our football team should we get the ball back here. Hey, Jeannie, guess what? We're going to take a timeout for a message from the friends of the Crushers Sports Network.
Situated in a family-friendly atmosphere, Dr. John Walker is currently accepting new patients. Dr. Walker has over 25 years' experience. Come join the family at Dr. John Walker's office. Your smile will thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Walker.
All right, Ralph, we are back.
Yeah, Jeannie, we're back, and Coach Smith took a timeout trying to preserve the clock a little bit. I'm thinking that, if they get him into a third down situation and it's, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, he might take another timeout to preserve the clock. So
All right, 3 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in this half. 21 to your Bishop McCort Carroll Crushers, 21, and the Westmont Hilltoppers 7.
now see, Spontak, number 24, was the edge defender, and that quarterback faked. He gave the ball inside and faked the waggle, the bootleg, and Spontak was right there eyeballing him up. That's how you stop that play. When your opposing coaches see guys doing that, they know they can't run that play.
Gotcha.
So it's 1st and 10 for Westmont on the Crushers 44-yard line, 2:55, 2:54. The clock is moving.
All right, guys, we need to stop him here.
And, much better job of protecting the edge that time. Plus, they keep him in bounds, which is the clock should be moving.
It is.
Okay. Great defense by, I think that number 7 was there, Faraball. Number 24, Spontak was there. Number 25, number 5. Help me out, Jeannie. Nick Dressick. Nick, I'm sorry, buddy.
You have a problem with Nick. You never remember his name.
So
Don't you worry, Nick. I gotcha.
He's got a great number, too.
Him and Brady Page, number 6. You're always
You got to love those guys, man. 2nd down and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. Little play action pass. Number 75. The ball's out.
They got it.
The Crushers have the football. The Crushers have the football.
That was number 6, Brady Page. He got that ball. That's what we want to see. 157.
And our halftime guest, Sabrina Messick, is stopped by, and she's excited to be on the air, and we're going to just have to have her just a little bit of patience, okay? But thanks for being here. God bless you. Well, we've got a lot of rhetoric going on here in the press box here. Got a lot of people yipping, yapping, howling, hollering. So it's 1st and 10 on the turnover. On the Crushers have the ball on the Westmont 39-yard line. 21-7, minute and 57 seconds. The Crushers have 2 timeouts. The McCort Carroll Crushers are up 21-7 over the Westmont Hilltoppers. An opportunity to put another one in before the half. Tight bunch to the right. They give it to D'Elia.
He's up.
Breaking tackles.
Nice job. Boy, he's doing a nice job at running the ball.
Well, here's the thing. We had all the blocking set up right, and he kind of cut behind it and found a lane behind it. But sometimes you got to be a little bit more patient. Stay behind all those blockers. You might find daylight 5 more yards down the road. So it's 2nd down and it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Pizza
the
Man's
ball
Pizza.
On McCort's, Hilltopper's 29-yard line. Gallucci back to pass. Gallucci being flushed out, throws it down the middle. It's incomplete. Stops the clock. And it'll become 2nd and 10 with 1:19 on the game clock.
It was a nice try. It was just a little off target.
And fans, if you want to follow fall sports at Bishop McCort, all you got to do is get on our website and check out the updated scores that you can see on there. And later in the show, we're going to talk about District 6 standings, not just in football, but other sports as well. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line. 1:19 before the half.
Here we go. D'Elia has the ball. He's running. He's running.
Oh, what a great open field tackle. I want to get that number. I think that's number 18 for Westmont. Just a great open field tackle.
That would be Sebastian Jones, number 18.
I don't know if that's 18 or 16. I don't want to. That might have been Valente, I would have to think. Valente having himself a pretty nice game on both sides of the ball. It's first down. First down. No, they're not calling it. They're calling it fourth down. And the clock, we're losing precious time on the clock. Now I believe that Coach Smith's going to take a timeout. Not buying that spot, but I'm a long way away. So those guys are a little closer. They can see it, but I guess I'm a little biased. Any way you look at it, huh?
Yep. We got 32 seconds left in this half.
So it's 4th and 1, the ball on the 20-yard line. If Sunshine Jill was here, she'd be dancing and singing, huh?
She's a dancer. She is a dancer. That's for sure.
Now we got Sabrina.
Sabrina's a dancer, too.
Look, honest to gosh.
All right, here we go. 32 seconds left.
Great opportunity here for the Crushers to put some more points on the board. 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Gallucci in the gun, sidecar right. Motion, right to left, Faraball. He sets up as a tight wing. Giving it to D'Elia up the guts. I believe D'Elia gets the first down. Now they're going to move the sticks, and you got to get on the ball here because the clock is stopped. They're going to set the sticks. They're going to set it up. You can spike it. You can give up this first down and stop the clock, Jeannie, and preserve that timeout. There you go.
Which is exactly what they do, Ralph.
24.3 seconds. Still got a timeout on the board. 1st and 10, and the ball is on about the 16-yard line. A lot of time with a timeout.
Mm-hmm. A nice score before the half would sure make me happy. You know that's what it's all about, Ralph.
I'll take a score before the half. Momentum, momentum, momentum.
That could be a commercial.
So here we go. Crushers lining it up. Officials put it in play.
Come on, come on, come on. Ooh.
Incomplete pass that was tipped.
That was tipped.
I wonder why they started. Well, I think they ran off about a second or 2 off the clock that they shouldn't have done. But so now it's 2nd and 15. Ball on the 21-yard line. Gallucci got back to pass. He's going to the end zone. Oh, off the fingertips. But good defense down there by the Westmont defender, the corner.
And that was, I believe that was Brady Page. Yep, that was Brady.
A lot of rocking and rolling going on here at the stadium.
Oh, boy.
We're staying right here, fans. There's 8.4 seconds left before the half. The Crushers knocking on the door. Crushers up 21-7 in this long-time rivalry where you throw the records out because there have been many upsets over the years on both sides of the ledger. Okay, now we're going to try a field goal. Now we're running guys. Now we're running guys on the field. I'm not sure what's going on there. We're going to try a field goal here. This would be a 38-yarder, Jeannie. And they fake it. Gallucci fakes it. Gallucci goes deep to the end zone. It's bouncing around, and Westmont intercepts it. And that is the half. Wow. Not going to comment on that. At the half, it's the Bishop McCort Carroll Crushers 21, your Westmont Hilltoppers 7. And we're going to take a timeout for a message from the friends of the Crusher Sports Network.
All right, Ralph, we are back at halftime with our halftime guest, Sabrina Cruz-Mezek.
That's right.
Well, Jeannie, just for our fans coming back on the network before we get to our good friend Sabrina, it's 21-7 at the half. The Crushers are up, and the Westmont Hilltop Band is going to take the field. But taking the third spot in the press box right now is our good friend Sabrina Mezek. And Sabrina is a breast cancer survivor, and tonight is Breast Cancer Awareness Night. Sabrina, thanks for joining us on the stream, the Dream Team, the stream.
Thank you for having me and inviting me to be a part of this.
Oh, you're good. I'm just
Am I
turning you up
okay?
a little
Yeah,
bit.
can you hear me?
Yeah,
To be
I
a
can
part
hear
of
you.
this. Very good. Can you hear me nice and clear?
We got you
I
now.
can hear you. You're good.
Very good.
Well, Sabrina, you're a 2007 Bishop McCort graduate, and you had a great education. You had a great education, and you had great guidance at Bishop McCort. You were encouraged to do positive things with your life, okay? So tell us a little bit about your Bishop McCort journey.
My Bishop McCort journey is that I was a girl who grew up in Kernville who had only the prospect of hoping for the best in my life, not only in my life, but in also my twin sister and my brother's lives, who are obviously very, 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 very good with football, that they're so very well wept with football, that they're coaches now. Actually, I don't even know how to say it.
So your brothers are on the coaching staff,
yeah, they're
okay?
on the coaching staff.
Well, give them a little shout out.
Yeah, so Jose Cruz and Michael Cruz. I don't even know how to give them a good shout out. The fact that they left town, they grew, and they wanted to come home because they knew where they belonged, where they were loved, and they came home.
So obviously you had a lot of love at Bishop McCort. So tell us about that and how that motivated you in your life.
Oh, you know what? I think that Bishop McCort gave me the opportunities to understand my worth and who I was and who I could be. Understanding that, my dreams could be a reality. And I think Bishop McCort made that a possibility. From the moment that I stepped into Bishop McCort at 9th grade, at that time it was 9th grade, now it's 7th grade, I believe, but at that time it was 9th grade. And I knew the wonderful things I could accomplish.
Well, that's pretty cool. So you got motivated, and what was the next part? Hey, by the way, let's back up a little bit. A little plug here for the Hill program at Bishop McCort, where students can learn about professions in the medical profession, okay?
Yes,
and that's a great lead into where you went with your journey.
Absolutely. And actually, the HEAL program is something that's so Bishop McCort is collaborating with Conema Memorial Medical Center, where we could teach anyone who wants to learn about the medical field early, before college experience, at the young, I wouldn't say junior, senior level age, how to become a part of that, how to become medically trained at an early age, I suppose is the best way to say it, and it's something that we never had when we were younger. And I think it's a beautiful blessing now that we didn't have.
So you ended up in the medical profession yourself.
I did. Yes.
Tell
I
us a
did.
little bit about that.
So I did not have what we have as the HEAL program. Now that I actually went and we had incredible guidance counselors that guided me to the wonderful possibilities of St. Francis or any honestly any college you wanted to go to. I chose Mount Aloysius for myself personally, but you could go to anyone. Our guidance counselors guided us, helped us with our schooling and our academics to be transferred over and to find out, where do you belong. Me personally, I knew I belonged in a medical profession. It's where I loved helping people, and so I followed that journey.
Well, that's pretty cool. So what do you do now? Like, what are you involved with?
Right now, I am actually an open heart nurse at Connor Memorial Medical Center. We did leave, my family and I left to go train in Philadelphia and State College, and decided when we wanted to grow our family to come back to Johnstown, PA, where we could be a part of where I grew up, where my husband grew up, actually, which is my husband grew up in the Westmont program. I grew up in the Bishop McCort program. So this is actually the perfect game to have this discussion, because we are able to make it all work. Whether you're from Westmont, whether you're from Bishop McCort, you basically are Johnstown. You are a community, and you need to understand that you can make that a family.
Well, Sabrina, now we're going to get to the part of your life where the journey was a challenge, okay? Here on Breast Cancer Awareness Night, you're a breast cancer survivor. Can you tell us about how that all took place? And we're going to talk about how you came to the point where you're at right now talking to us.
Absolutely. I was diagnosed with breast cancer at the very young age of 31. My son was not even 1 year old, and I knew at a very early age, very early on, that there was a mass that was very, and you want to know what? I'm going to go ahead and say I didn't do breast exams like I should have. I'm going to go ahead and tell you I didn't do it. And had I done it, maybe I would have recognized it earlier, and I did not. However, I recognized the fact that, I was done nursing my son. I recognized a large mass, and because of that large mass, I had wonderful friends in the healthcare profession that were able to help do biopsies and very much get me into the quick path of diagnosing my stage 3 breast cancer at the age of 31.
Well, let me say this too, and I don't know how much of this part of the journey you want to share, but can you talk about the tough spots? Are you willing to do that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think the tough spot was mainly hearing the fact that I had breast cancer. My son was not even a 1 year of age, and all I could hear was my daughter, who was 5 at the time, is 8 now. My son, who wasn't even a year, all I heard was their laughter in my mind when I spoke to my husband in my car, and I knew that I had breast cancer. And I allowed a tear of just absolute sorrow come down my face. And then I gathered myself up, and I knew that with every ounce of my being, I had to fight, because this was not going to be who I was going to be. I was not going to allow this to be my legacy. Instead of what I was going to allow is the fact that I was going to fight without every ounce of my being, because my children deserved that, because I deserved that. And so that's what I did. I gathered myself up. I realized I was going to fight this. And not only was I going to fight this, but I wanted to become a beacon of hope for those who are fighting currently. I wanted that to be my journey. I was praying to God that that was his will for me at that time, because throughout this whole journey, God was the only person, the only entity that allowed me to get through this.
Wow, I'm not sure what to even say to you at that point. But so, where are you at now? From the diagnosis point of view. I mean, do you have to get regular checkups, things of that nature?
Absolutely. I have to get regularly checked up. Every 3 months, I have to have a brain MRI. Every 3 months, I have to have a total body CT scan. I have absolutely been blessed to be clear, because I do believe it's God's will to be clear of any abnormality in my body that would stop me from His will. I have been clear for about a year and 3 months, and I hope so badly that I could go to 5 years and become what they consider cancer-free from stage 4 breast cancer, which to me is a miracle. I think I am a walking miracle.
Well, look, we've become very good friends, and you are a miracle. And we love you, and we care for you. And so, what advice would you give to ladies out there? Like you said you weren't doing some things you should have done. What advice would you give them so that they don't have to fight the same battle that you fought?
My advice to you is this: breast cancer, any cancer, can come to you at any age. And although you think that at 31 nothing could harm you, you're the worst and hardest thing in your world. Not the worst, I'm sorry. The hardest thing in your world is that you're going to have a child. Listen, no. You could be told that you have breast cancer. You can have a cancer of some form after you have a child, after 9 months of having a child. Please, I ask you to do your self-exams every month, about a week after your monthly cycle. For the women out there, do your self-exams for breast cancer. This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You have to be absolute liable for your own health care. If you are not your own advocate, then who's going to start it for you? You are going to protect yourself. You are going to protect your family. You have to be the beginning. So please do your self-exam. After, and if you suspect anything, do not be afraid to speak to anyone, any healthcare professional within Johnstown, Pittsburgh, Cambria setting that can help you to even analyze something that you may not think is something, but you need to check it out no matter what.
Well, Sabrina, I know you have a beautiful, loving, wonderful family. Do you have any shout outs that you want to give? If there anybody listening that you know might be listening, you want to give any shout outs?
I will say my daughter Rosalie, my son Mario, my husband Nicholas, and my brothers Michael and Jose, my twin sister Eugenia. You guys are all the reason why I just keep going. Even though every hardship I go through, you are my greatest companions. And my mother, Martha Bernard, my father, James Bernard, you guys are my aunt. There's like, I couldn't, my aunt, my uncle, Tommy, I could keep going. Honest to gosh, I could keep going, because you want to know what it takes: a community of family to get through what you have gone through, or what I have gone through, and what my family, what they've helped me go through. So thank you for my whole family, for my friends. I love you. And please, for all those out there, do your self-examinations, protect your families, protect yourself, and allow yourself to become protected. And God bless you with every ounce of it, because God is what's going to guide you. Never forget that.
Well, Sabrina Messick, breast cancer survivor, we love you, and we thank you for joining us on the Crushers Sports Network. You're on the Dream Team.
That's
the
right.
Stream Team. Okay?
I would pray for that. Thanks, Ralph.
Thank you. Well, here we are. We're on the Crusher Sports Network. We're at halftime. The Crusher band on the field doing their thing under the direction of Miss Y, looking good out there. And it's 7 minutes and 21 seconds. By rule, the Laurel Highlands Athletic Conference plays 20-minute halftimes. So it's 7:16 before teams will come back on the field. The Crushers 21, the Hilltoppers 7. And Sabrina, I need a hug over here. Okay, all right.
She's giving out hugs.
God bless you, girl. Thank you for everything. Yep.
Hey, Ralph, I'm going to pull up the scores around the league.
Let's do it.
So that we can have an idea of where everybody stands.
Yep.
We have Central Martinsburg 33, Penns Valley 6 at the half. Richland 28, Greater Johnstown 7 at the half. Forest Hills 14, Central Cambria 6 at the half. Penn Cambria 32, Chestnut Ridge 7 at the half. Somerset 7, Bedford 6 at the half. And according to ScoreStream, we are scoreless.
Well, a score stream, we need to get that updated.
I don't know who's up there. participating, but they're not doing it.
Hey,
So-
Jeannie, you got any friends of our network that you'd like to talk about?
Well, I want to talk a little bit about, before we start doing any other commercials, I want to talk about some of our sponsors. We have Ameriserv Financial, Dr. John P. Walker Family Dentistry, Laurel Auto Group, Ann Harris Smith Foundation, Seven Mountains Media, HF Lens Company, Allegheny Orthodontic Associates, Martella's Pharmacy, McEnany Brothers, Metz Culinary Services, WJAC, Nico's Restaurant, Sunseekers Tanning Studios, Game Day Apparel, The Haven, and Thomas Automotive.
Well, Jeannie, I'm going to give a little plug to the campus ministry team at Bishop McCort High School, Middle School, and elementary schools east and west. The Bishop McCort campus ministry team, belonging, becoming, believing, and beyonding. Mrs. Ravetti, Father Crookston, Chris Schumacher, Dylan Dorian, Morgan Casto, Tim Hornick, Mike Bako, the entire school and the administrative team, the campus ministry team. A faith first, a faith positive group of people, belonging, becoming, believing, and beyonding. God bless everyone.
And they keep doing, I know, Ralph, and I know you're involved in this, but our campus ministries team is always taking students to different seminars and different workshops, and really getting working to make their faith so much stronger. And
well, the thing that they've been able to do is they have been able to mix traditions with some modern thoughts and some modern ideas, and bringing speakers in, bringing in musical guests, but still having mass, still going to your religion classes. So they're doing some real good stuff there, and a little shout out to Mrs. Ravetti, because she does a great job pulling all those people together.
Absolutely, Ralph. Well, we're really excited to get this second half of the game started. We're now at 21 McCort Carroll Crushers, 7 Westmont Hilltoppers. We're hoping for the strength to come back second half and put everything to bed.
Well,
off the field comes our Crusher band under the direction of Mrs. Ciasetich, who is doing a wonderful job. Our band is growing. I was in the band back in the day, Ralph, and at that time we had probably 100 members of our band. And as we make our way around the league, there's just not a lot. Okay, right now on the field, I'm hoping you can see it. We have our cheerleaders out there with a check for the money that we bought today for local families that are they're fighting the fight. So we have over $2,500. We did a T-shirt sale, we did a dress down day, and they collected in the stands today. So congratulations to our Crusher team.
Well, let me say this to you, Jeannie. I woke up the other morning and I got these pink things in my yard. Okay.
Were you flocked?
Yes, I was. But see, I actually flocked my wife Maria.
Oh,
because
did you?
I paid for them to flock us, okay?
Oh, did
all right?
you?
Yes, the school nurse, Mrs. Instone, asked me, and I said, I want you to take it to this address, okay?
Good.
And she goes, who lives there? I said, I do. I gave her the $25, okay?
Well, let me explain what that whole project is. The local cheerleading teams from across the Johnstown area get together every year in October, and we do what we call flocking. And so if you wake up one morning and there are pink flamingos in your yard, you've been flocked by a local cheerleading team, and you have options with that. You can pay to have the flamingos removed. You can pay a little bit more to have them removed to one of your friends, or you can just give a donation. But it's a great promotion. All of the proceeds for that go to the George Martha's Breast Care Center for the advancement of breast cancer awareness and the fight against breast cancer. So it's a great cause, and we're really, really happy that we can participate in that.
Well, Jeannie, the teams have 3 minutes on the clock, and they're going to warm up. And with that being said, Jeannie, I'd like to go through these LHAC standings. They kind of got away from us. The game was rocking and rolling. Actually, I'm going to do the District 6 standings first. The District 6 AA football standings, and these are officially unofficial. And the Crushers are sitting in 7th place at 3-3. Cambria Heights is first. Richland, Mount Union, Bellwood Annis, River Valley, Marion Center, Bishop McCort, Bald Eagle, and United are pretty much close to a tie there. If it would stop today, the Crushers would be in the playoffs, but you want to keep getting wins so that you can climb the ladder and definitely get in. So those are the District 6 AA football standings as we have them at this moment. And you know what, Jeannie? We're going to take a time out for a message from the Friends of the Crusher Sports Network.
Experience the difference at First Summit Bank. Open a First Perks checking account today. With First Perks Checking, you can choose the account that's right for you and start saving money on things you're already paying for. Perks include roadside assistance, available 24/7 to give you peace of mind while on the road. Phone broken or stolen? You're covered with repair or replacement with cell phone protection. First Summit Bank, connecting you to more than just your money.
And we are back with the Crusher Sports Network. We have 1 minute and 53 seconds left to go until we start the second half of this football game. We have the McCort Carroll Crushers at 21, the Westmont Hilltoppers at 7. We're really excited to get the second half of the game starting. I think that the Crushers have played a really good game. Westmont has really, though, come, I think, to play the game. Their offensive runs have been strong. They've been using a little bit of trickery, as Ralph calls it, and getting some yardage, and that's what we need. It's making it a good game. So let me talk to you a little bit more about a few of our sponsors that are not in the commercial bin. Red Insurance, McElwain Bus and Charter, MCS Fabrication and Machining, David J. Weaver Esquire, Riemann Auto Sales and Service, The Fifth Eatery and Ale House, First Summit Bank, Modern Art and Plate Glass, Westwood Florals and Gifts, Joey Dell's 2001 Catering, and CJL Engineering. Thank you all so much. I think it's important to tell you how important our corporate sponsors are to Bishop McCort and the Bishop McCort students.
Place is rocking and rolling. We've got pizza in here. We got food.
You know what,
we got
Ralph?
water.
They bring pizza in here, and all of a sudden, all the coaches come out of the woodwork.
All the Mr. DeFazio. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you, Mr. DeFazio. Well, hey, these LHA standings are unofficial, and some of them I don't think are complete. But in the Laurel Highlands Athletic Conference in Section East, number 1, it's Bellwood Annis, Central, Martinsburg, Tyrone, Bishop Guilford, Huntington. In East 2, it's Clearfield, Bellefonte, Phillipsburg, Bald Eagle, and Penns Valley. Going to the west side, West 2, Bedford, Penn Cambria, Chestnut Ridge, Forest Hills, Central Cambria. And on West 1, it's Richland, Bishop McCort, Greater Johnstown, Somerset, and Westmont. So those are the LHAC unofficial standings, but sort of official, unofficial. And Jeannie?
Yes.
We're going to take another time out for a message from the Friends of the Crusher Sports Network.
Thank you.
Every 23 minutes, a woman in the U.S. is diagnosed with ovarian cancer. Hi, I'm Matt Smith, president of the Laurel Auto Group. When my mom started the Ann Harris Smith Foundation, she said, if we can help just one woman, then we have made a difference. This year, we're asking you to help us make that difference. Please take the time to learn the symptoms of ovarian cancer. Go to ovariancancerpledge.com today. Learn the symptoms, spread the word, and take the pledge.
All right, Ralph, we are back.
We're back on the Crusher Sports Network.
All right, the teams are getting ready to take the field.
Bishop McCort won the toss, and we elected to receive. So Westmont has the option here at the half. So Westmont's going to receive this second half kickoff, and the Crushers 21 and the Hilltoppers 7. And here we go. We're going to line it up. Jeannie, your thoughts real quick.
Real quick, we need to come out strong. We need to keep doing what we've been doing. Offense has been looking good. Defense is holding them. Let's keep it going second half.
And Jeannie, for me, these first 5 minutes of the third quarter are always the key to the whole thing. Whoever controls these 5 minutes will determine how this football game is going to go down the stretch.
And you know what you always say, Ralph? You got to finish it. Let me give you that Italian. You gotta finish.
You gotta
it.
finish.
You gotta finish it.
Hey. So here we go. Kicking off will be Connor on the right hash. Crushers moving right to left on your screen. The Dream Team, the Stream Team. It was great to have Sabrina on. She did a nice job talking about her journey and how young ladies can take care of themselves and keep themselves healthy from a breast cancer perspective.
I would advise anyone that has the opportunity to follow Sabrina on one of the social media. She's very passionate about her journey, and she's very inspiring in many ways of life. So if you have the opportunity to look her up, Sabrina Mezek, and follow her, you won't regret it.
And the ball bounces on the 20. It's picked up down there by a Westmont receiver, and he is brought down hard. Covering that kick is number 5, Nick Dressick. Ralph's getting it down. He's figuring it out. Jeannie, okay.
Very good, Ralph. Very good. And I believe that was number 7 that was on the receiving, Tyler Galat, if I'm not mistaken.
So here we go. Starting the second half, Crushers up 21-7. Hilltoppers have 1st and 10 on their own 23-yard line.
Little shout out to Jeff Cernick. He's watching us in Oklahoma.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff.
Give a little shout out to my wife, Maria. Most likely she listens quite a bit, and we do appreciate that. And Maria, God bless you, and hope that you're having a wonderful evening, and I'll see you in a little while.
You know, Jeff sent me a text, and while I'm thinking about it, I do want to real quickly recognize the September Students of the Month at Bishop McCort High School. We have our senior is Ellie Berkeybow. Our junior is Joseph Cernick. Our 10th grader is Aiden Newcomer. 9th grader is Drew Zuko. 8th grader is Maradi Knapp. And our freshman is, hold on, let me see. This is what happens when I thought I had it memorized, Ralph.
That's okay, Jeannie.
I got most of them.
So now it is 3rd down and 6, maybe 7 for Westmont. The ball resting on their own 27-yard line.
And it's Mira Gleason, and I can't believe I forgot her.
Well, congratulations to all those
students. They are sensational young people, and we are so proud to have them at Bishop McCort.
Here we go. 3rd and 6 for the Hilltoppers on their 27-yard line. They're in the same formation every play, and they bang it up the guts right there. That lead back, that's number 18.
Valente.
That's Valente.
That was number 16.
I'll tell you what, he's having himself a pretty good football game. And the assistant to the principal, the basketball coach, the baseball coach, Mr. Fowl, steps into the press box here.
Yeah, it's always good to have Mr. Fowl amongst us. All right, here we go. 10 minutes and 6 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Scores 21-7. McCort Carroll Crushers.
Westmont's gotten mileage out of that fullback blast and then fake it and run the waggle, the bootleg, whatever you want to call it, going the opposite way. That has worked well for them.
Ralph, you need to decide what you're going to call it and keep it that, because you confuse me with waggle, bootleg, Donnybrook.
There's probably another name for it. I got to figure it out.
All right.
Pick up a 5, 2nd down and 5. The ball on the Hilltoppers 45-yard line. Crusher defense got to dig in here. And Westmont, I mean, if they change the formation, I'll let you know, but it's the same formation every play. Oh goodness gracious, and we jump off sides.
Yep, that was.
Oh, boy.
Got a little anxious on that one, Ralph. Got a little anxious. Yeah.
Jeannie, as we wind down this quarter,
Yes.
maybe eventually we'll talk about the streams for next week that'll be coming up too, and we'll talk a little bit about that.
I absolutely want to talk. We can actually talk a little bit about it now.
Go ahead, fire
We will
away.
be streaming the senior night volleyball game versus Greater Johnstown on Tuesday night. The JV starts at 6:00. We will begin streaming at 7-ish, depending on when the game ends. But yeah, tune in on the Crusher Sports Network. I will have the link and everything on social media and emailed out.
Thank you, Jeannie. I appreciate that. There's Westmont with that that blast, that smash into the line of scrimmage.
And the young man that jumped off the line is the one that stopped that, and he was pretty happy with himself.
Number 75, I believe that is who you're talking about, Eli Zadney. Crushers have jumped into a little bit more of a conventional defense as opposed to the defense they started the game in with that 7-man front. Now they're going to have 4 down linemen and play that 4-3 look with the 4 deep. And there he is on that bootleg. And number 6 does a real nice job, Page, off the corner position, not letting them get to the perimeter.
Good job,
and
Brady.
we've really started to shut that play down. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Hilltoppers. And Page did a nice job coming up and creating that edge. You want to come up and make that hard corner, and he did a nice job with that. 3rd and 6 for the Hilltoppers. The ball on the Crushers' 46-yard line, and you want to believe that the Hilltoppers may throw caution to the wind if they don't get this 1st down and may possibly be in 2-down territory.
Okay, guys.
And fake it. Oh, my goodness gracious. I don't know where number 11, he fumbles the football.
Oh, my.
And, of course, Dresick is still on his feet. He's still moving. 20. Dresick, 30-yard line.
That was number 11.
11 went down the seam.
Derek Gardner.
He was wide open. He caught it. He got tackled on about the 10-yard line. And
there's
Dresick,
a flag on that. There's a flag in the back.
Okay, but Dresick picked it up, returned it out over the 30-yard line. Now we got Westmont player down. We never, we do not comment on that. All we ask you to do is say a prayer for the young fella that's down, that he's going to be okay. Jeannie, we're going to kind of keep this right here. There's a lot going on, Jeannie.
Yeah, there's a flag. I'm not sure what happened down there.
We're just curious. Where would the flag at?
See the back there, the back judge.
Well, I got to believe that may be a block in the back against us. I'm not sure of what he saw from back there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Up and walking.
Here.
Looks like he got cramped up.
Yep.
I think he's going to be okay. Those cramps can hurt.
They got to bring that cramps, and they get that magic stick out there where they roll it on there and those cramps go away.
You got to hang up with that thing. You know that?
Well, that's that white stick they bring out. They roll it up, and all next thing you know, they're up walking.
Oh, boy.
I need to get one of those.
Okie dokie.
All right. Where are we going here?
That flag right there, that's a tough one. Personal foul against.
That's against us, huh?
Wait a minute now. So we had a personal foul.
On number 40. That was on number 44.
So did the personal foul must have occurred before the change of possession, therefore the penalty, and Westmont gets the ball. Well, you talk about a turnaround of events here, okay? Now Westmont has the ball 1st and 10 on McCourt's 31-yard line instead of us having the ball on the 31-yard line.
Those are the mistakes that I talked about in the pregame that we cannot make. Those penalties.
Going up the guts is number 18 for Westmont, and we're going to have another penalty.
Yep.
And I'm wondering if we got a face mask penalty.
I don't know if it was a face mask or what they call that horse collar. Is that something they could get?
Yeah, but I don't think that would have classified as that, but it might. Holy buckets, what a turn of events here. Westmont has a chance to get themselves back in this football game. What'd they call?
What did they call?
Face mask.
Half the distance.
So it's 1st and goal to goal on the Crushers' 4-yard line. Westmont knocking at the door here, and this will change the whole complexion of things if they can punch it in here. Crushers crowding the line of scrimmage. Handed off to number 11.
We got nothing.
Number 11 for Westmont. That's Derek Gardner. You want to look for that?
That was Caleb
for
Rodriguez
that waggle.
On the stop.
You want to look for play action, back out of the backfield. 2nd and 5. The Hilltoppers lost a yard. Snap. Quarterback sneak. Everybody pushing, but no doing there. Wonder where they're going to spot this one, huh?
It just stops at forward progression. I think they're going to stop it on the 4.
So they lost about maybe a half a yard. So it's still 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Okay. What happens with Westmont, too, is they lull you to sleep. They run the football, but everybody's assigned to somebody in the secondary, but you jump on all that play action, and then you got people running free. Oh, they changed it. They had a wing right. That's the first, and the Crushers stand tall and force a 4th down here. Westmont got into a broken T formation and took the right halfback and put him at the right wing and then tossed it behind that. And the Crushers, Johnny on the spot. You had number 2, D'Elia, number 7, Faribault, number 5, Dressick, and number 75, Zazadny, all in on the play there. And it's going to be 4th and 2. Huge play in the football game right here now, Jeannie.
Huge play. This is like the 3rd game in a row that they've had a stand like this at the 1 or 2 yard line.
4:49, 4:48 left in the 3rd quarter. The Crushers 21, the Hilltoppers 7, 4th and goal. They toss it going left. Number 18, it's a touchdown for Westmont. And number 18, Valente, does a great job of powering into the end zone behind some great blocking by the Hilltoppers.
16, number 16, Valente.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yes.
That's all right.
So now it's 21-13, and this becomes a big, huge extra point for Westmont. Number 24 is the holder. The snapper is Gorman, and the kicker is Sebastian Jones. He's 12 for 12 on this, 13 for 13 on the season. Now he's 14 for 14 on the season, and suddenly it's a one-touchdown game with 4:38 left in the 3rd quarter. And Jeannie, we're going to take a time out for a message from the Friends of the Crusher Sports Network.
For me, being a part of the 6 News team, it's a privilege. It's a responsibility not only to our viewers, but to those who came before us. Always showing up, following leads, getting both sides of the story. It's the foundation of 6 News, knowing we delivered on our promise to you. Coverage you can count on. I'm Jen Johnson. Thanks for choosing 6 News, and thank you for celebrating 75 years of WJAC TV with us.
All right, Ralph, we are back.
Well, Jeannie, we got ourselves a Donnybrook.
Yeah, those mistakes are so costly. Face mask here, an offsides here, a jump. They can turn a game around really quick, so it's imperative that we watch those things.
Well, Westmont has nothing to lose here. Don't be shocked if they would kick it on the ground or try to make an attempt at making a type of kick that they could recover. Deep for the Crushers, you have Faribault and Dresick. Kicking off for Westmont is Sebastian Jones. He now on the season is 14 for 14 on PATs and 3 for 5 on field goals. So you want to keep an eye on that because this one may come down to the kicking game, Jeannie.
Let's hope not, Ralph.
Well, the way it's going, we got us a Donnybrook. There's the kick, line drive kick, and it's going to go into the end zone, and the Crushers are going to get it out on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Crushers got to score some points here, Jeannie. They got to move the football, and they got to get it down the football field.
Yeah, and a clean run for sure. All right, it's a Pizza Man's Pizza, 1st and 10. 4:38 in the third quarter. McCort Carroll Crushers 21. Westmont Hilltoppers 14. All right, as they line up on the ball, everybody's looking at their wrist.
Faribault motion, and they give it to him on the jet sweep. He cuts it up inside. Picks up a couple of yards. Going to be 2nd down and 8. The ball on the 23-yard line. 4:19, 4:18, the clock moving here in the third quarter. Crushers up 7, 21-14. The Westmont Hilltoppers have battled in this football game. You got to give credit where credit is due. They fake the jet sweep, and Gallucci keeps it going up inside. He picks up a couple, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
All right. We need to get this 1st down.
Third down and 4. The ball resting on the Crusher 26-yard line, and Crushers, if nothing else, got to knock out a few 1st downs. Bunch trips left. They hand it off to D'Elia. D'Elia running up inside. He's going to be close. They may have to measure this one.
No, they're spotting it a little short.
Is Coach Smith going to throw caution to the wind at this point in the football game, or is he going to punt it?
I would.
I would what?
I would throw caution to the wind. I'd run it.
Okay. Let's see if they actually snap it, or are they just going to try to draw the Hilltoppers off sides?
Go. He's got it.
D'Elia's off to the races. D'Elia on 4th and a foot. He picks up about 22 yards and crosses the 50-yard line and moves the ball into the Hilltoppers territory. A gutsy call by Coach Smith, and the Crushers convert.
Jeannie, not gutsy call by Jeannie.
Yes, a gutsy call by Jeannie too. Yes, I'll give her credit. 1st and 10, they're saying the ball's right on the 50-yard line. 2:31 on a moving clock. Crushers up 7, 21-14. Gallucci keeps it this time. Fakes it inside. Gallucci takes it up for about 7-yard gain.
7 yards. That's a good one.
We've done this all through the second half. We move the football, but we can't. You got to put points on the board.
Yes, we do.
It seems like the game gets played. All the games get played down the other
away
end.
From where we are. I know. D'Elia's up. He's got another 1st down.
D'Elia running hard, having himself a pretty good football game tonight. Could very well be one of my candidates for player of the game. Should we win this foot thing?
Absolutely. You said we have another Pizza Man's Pizza, 1st and 10. John D'Elia has been struggling with some injuries himself, and you wouldn't know it tonight. He's really been,
And the other thing I like to see is at contact, he's got 2 hands on the football.
Guarding
he's
the
protecting
ball.
it.
Yep.
Okay.
Angie's going to.
So now we've got second down and Galucci on the keeper. He picked up a couple. Yeah. Oh, he picked up more than that. He picked up about 4 yards. So it's second down and 6. The ball on
looks like we're going to run out of
the
time
Westmont 29-yard line. We're going to have to snap it. The play clock's at 27. The game clock's at 48. Yep. We're going to have to snap the football.
That's all right.
We're on a roll. Keep snapping it.
Looks like they only want to get one more play in before they switch the let and run.
Galucci back to pass. Galucci throwing deep down the field. It's caught. Touchdown, Bishop McCort.
Yes. Who's the receiver? Who is the receiver? Garrett Faribaugh, number 7, receiving that touchdown pass. Awesome job, Garrett.
And thanks to Coach Hornick for helping us get that number. Nice throw by Galucci.
We have a blind spot.
Yeah. 27-14. We're going to line up to kick this extra point.
Yes, we are.
Hildebrand will be your snapper. Galucci will be your holder. And the kicker will be Avery Connor.
That was a nice pass.
It's as simple as snap, hold, quick here, Jeannie. Connor gets it.
Good.
20 with 22.7 seconds left in the third quarter. It's the Crushers 28 and the Hilltoppers 14. And Jeannie, we're going to take a timeout for a message from the friends of the Crushers Sports Network.
For over a century, Thomas Automotive has been redefining the car buying experience. One person, from start to finish, you'll work with the same person with no transitions or turnovers. Upfront pricing. All of our vehicles are clearly marked with their best upfront price. Commission-free sales team. Our salespeople are not paid on the price you pay. Our team works for you, not a commission. Transparency in everything we do. Buy with confidence, drive with confidence. Thomas Automotive.
All right, Ralph, we are back on the Crusher Sports Network, getting started. We have 22 seconds left in the third quarter before we switch quarters.
Place is rocking and rolling now, Jeannie.
It sure is.
Nice route by Faribaugh. Nice throw by Galucci. Great hook up between those two young men. And now the Crushers are up 28-14 with 22.7 seconds left on the clock. And now a lot to play for here. Westmont Hilltop looking for their first win of the season. Right,
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
So Westmont's going to take over first and 10. I guess, well, no, yeah, they'll start the clock when they get on the line of scrimmage. I guess technically they could let it run around. Yeah. Hey, Dr. Fran Brown up here, part of the Dream Team, the Stream Team, making her way up to the press box.
All right, here we go.
Okay,
Westmont
so now
in the huddle.
Now Westmont really doesn't. They don't have to snap the football. Well, yeah, they're going to have to snap it because it's change of possession. The clock won't start until they snap it. There's a little dive in. No, he hangs on to it and keeps it going outside and brought down from behind. I believe that's number 75, Zazadny again.
That's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. We'll be starting the fourth quarter up at our end.
Yeah, well, and
it's about time.
It's about time.
Hey,
right?
Before we start the fourth quarter and go into an ad, I want to update everybody on scores around the league. Central Martinsburg, Penns Valley, 33-6. Central Martinsburg over Penns Valley. 35, Richland 14, Greater Johnstown in the third quarter. Forest Hills 21, Central Cambria 6 in the third quarter. Penn Cambria 38, Chestnut Ridge 7, fourth quarter. And, of course, your McCort Carroll Crushers 28, Westmont Hilltop 14, Bedford 13, and Somerset 7 in the third quarter.
Well, Jeannie, I did a little research.
Yes.
Now, you know that Week 10 is a crossover game in the league.
Yes.
Okay? The East sections versus the West sections. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, everything after week 9 will determine those matchups.
Yes.
But they try to match you up with someone with a similar record and somebody you didn't play during the regular season.
Yes.
Now, this is the way I got it figured if it ended right now.
Are we taking bets?
I would have Bishop Guilfoyle and Penn Cambria playing, Clearfield and Richland, Bellwood and Ridge, Bellefonte and Bedford, Central and Bishop McCort, Bald Eagle and Somerset, Phillipsburg and Forest Hills, Tyrone and Johnstown, Huntington, Central Cambria, Penns Valley, Westmont. Now, I'm not counting this game into that mix. That was coming into this game. And, folks, that's strictly unofficial. That's just Ralph playing with the numbers, okay?
Yeah.
But had a little fun with that. And if that would happen, we'd have a real test with Central. They're a tough group. But fans, that was just kind of make-believe and having fun,
That was the Ralph show. Hey, we're at second down, 6 yards to go. Fourth quarter. Westmont takes the snap up the middle. He gets drawn back.
That was number 4 for Westmont. Number 55, Rodriguez, on that play, sliding down the line of scrimmage.
He's a big boy.
He still picked up 1 or 2. And it's going to be 3rd and 4. The ball on the Westmont 31-yard line. 11:31, 11:30, clock on the move. Carroll Crushers 28. Hilltoppers 14. Now there's that fake bootleg, but I'll tell you what, you talk about making an edge. Josh Spontac.
Right on him.
They coached him up, and he did the job the right way. Stevens was there. Number 12, Gallucci was there. Number 6, Page was there. A lot of people helping out there, but Spontac did a great job of creating that hard edge. Don't let him get outside, and don't let him turn it up inside real quick. Keep stringing them. What a great play by Spontac. Westmont's going to have to punt the football here, 4th and 9 on their own 26-yard line. Gallucci and Dressick back.
Oh.
Faribault almost gets in there. Oh, he gets a line drive and gets it over the head, and Gallucci dives on it. He didn't have to do that. Nobody touched it. Just get away from it. You know, Coach, everybody has different calls for that. Some people say poison, get away. Yeah. Some people just say away.
Yeah.
But there's no need to do that. What if it squirts out? Then it becomes a live ball.
Right. I think he was afraid it was going to jump back some more, and he wanted to stop it before it did. But I get what you're saying.
1st and 10. The ball on the McCort Carroll Crusher 30-yard line, up 2 scores, 10-28. Got to mount another drive here, Jeannie. Put this one away. Hilltoppers, you got to give them credit. They put up a valiant effort here tonight, and it's far from over, and they're hanging in there. That's what rivalry games will do. Gallucci back to pass, throws a little flare out in the flat to Stevens, and Stevens picks up about 7 or 8 yards.
Nice play.
Yeah, they caught Westmont flat-footed bringing Stevens out of the backfield like that. He catches it and barrels ahead and picks up about 7. It's 2nd down and 3. The ball on the Crushers' 37-yard line. Crushers are on the ball. 10:03, 10:02 left in the game. Gallucci looking to throw. He's going deep. He's got Dressick. Oh, right off the fingertips of Dressick. Nice throw by Gallucci. Got to haul that one in.
You know what, though? It was high on his fingertips.
But you got to give
Dressick, up in the air.
Dressick a lot of credit. He's not happy with himself. You can tell just by his body language.
No,
you know?
But he was giving it a good go. He jumped high.
Come back and make another play.
That's right. That's what you got to do.
So now it's 3rd and 3. The ball on the 37-yard line. We don't want to give it back to Westmont. Let's knock out a couple first downs. Eat up some of that clock. Gallucci in the gun. Motion. Spontac right to left. Hand it off to D'Elia. in behind the motion trying to catch Westmont flowing to the football, and they have none of it, and they stay home on the backside, and they bring up a 4th down and 1. And I believe that we've got somebody down or an equipment change.
You know what? He lost his shoe.
Threw a shoe.
He threw a shoe.
We got to get ourselves to a blacksmith.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a joke, fans. Just roll with it. Every now and then we try to be a little funny.
Unsuccessfully, but we try. All right, here we go.
4th and 1. They're either going to draw. They're going to try to knock it out. They're throwing caution to the wind, and I'll give them credit. Gallucci hands it off to D'Elia. D'Elia jumps over the hurdle. He hurdles over 2 guys.
Got the first
and
down.
He gets the first down. Great effort by D'Elia.
It's another Pizza Man's Pizza. First down. Ralph, guess where I'm headed next Saturday?
Where?
Pit game.
Tell me about the Panthers.
Oh, tomorrow it's in North Carolina. There will be in North Carolina, and then they're at Cal. They have Cal next week. I'm going to go to the game.
Good for you.
Yeah, we're taking our senior cheerleaders.
Should be fun.
It should be fun. Nothing like college football. Go, go, go!
I think that the Hilltoppers are going to get a steady diet of D'Elia.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to give the James Madison update.
Oh,
Okay?
as you should.
All right. James Madison 4-0. They're at Louisiana Monroe tomorrow at 7 p.m. And I want to wish my Dukes good luck. And I know that I'm going to probably get down to another game this season.
As you should, Ralph. There's nothing better other than high school sports. There's nothing better than college sports.
When Maria and I went a couple weeks back, 28,000 standing room only. We just had a blast. We smiled and laughed the whole time.
I was able
500 people in the band. Maria just loves to see the band.
Go, Jonathan.
Yeah, I think you're going to see D'Elia get the ball quite a bit now.
Yeah, I was able to get to the backyard brawl. West Virginia game.
And that was a bit of a brawl.
That was a Donnybrook.
A Donnybrook, yes.
Up to the last minute of the game.
Jonathan D'Elia coming into the football game, carried the ball 52 times for 266 yards, 4.6 average and 4 TDs, and he's added to that tonight. You can bet your life on that.
He's having a great game.
I got 2 people for crushers of the game.
I'm sure you do.
Spontak in motion, going to give it to D'Elia right up the guts. And the crushers have the opportunity to impose their will now, eat up the clock, put it in the end zone, put it away. And the Hilltoppers are still hanging tough. You got to give them credit, 0-6. They've played potentially their best football game of the season, and they can build off of that should the Crushers hang on and win this thing. And Gallucci can run clock now. He sees that play clock there. He can run that down a bit. And there it is again. Oh, that's Marquise Gordon, I believe, up the guts that
they
time.
had his number. He
Yeah,
got to
well,
push back for 3 yards.
they've been seeing D'Elia run up in there, and they weren't going to let number 3 have any of that either.
Nope. 2 and second down, 9 yards to go. Ball is on the 31-yard line. Carroll Crushers 28, Westmont Hilltoppers 14 with 6 minutes and 31 seconds left in this game.
Crushers got trips right. Running that play clock down. That's good. That's good coaching on the part of the Gallucci fakes it, a handoff, and he keeps it running up the guts. And I'll tell you what, Gallucci, when you think about this guy, he's carried it 47 times for 317 yards. His longest run was 45 yards, a 5.8-yard average, and 3 TDs coming into the football game on the ground.
You know what? He's been a solid quarterback for us.
No
doubt.
He's having a very solid season. And I want to take you back to the Central Cambria game last year where it got beyond the line of scrimmage. Do I pass it? Do I run it? you showed his maturity when he did the same thing here, but he saw it and he ran it in and touchdown. And he showed great maturity. He's really been coming along
He's really
at the
good.
quarterback
He's really
position.
good at watching the field.
So now we're going to go to 4th down, I believe.
And 1 or 2.
And we're going to have to try to convert another one. 5:17, 5:16. The clock is moving. It's 4th down and about a half a yard. The ball on the Westmont 22.5-yard line, and the Crushers can knock this one out. They can run this football game out if they can get this first down right here. Westmont still has 3 timeouts on the board. I'm surprised they're not using any of them to preserve the clock. They're still in the football game. A play here or two, and suddenly they could be on top. And there's D'Elia fights hard and gets the first down. Running left, cuts it back behind.
Yep.
I think he still has to be a little bit more patient and stay behind that line a little bit more and work them and use their power to help you gain yards.
Yeah, he's been a steady. He's going to take a little bit of a break. I saw him holding his knee a little bit, so he's good.
He's had a great game
tonight. Just needs a little break. 1st and 10, ball in the 19, 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this game. McCort Carroll Crushers 28, Westmont Hilltoppers in the 14. Well, there we go. Good sneak.
Gallucci on the keeper. Takes it down to the 10-yard line. Okay. And that is going to be 2nd and short for a first down.
Nice job.
Fair ball back on the field. D'Elia back on the field. Spontak and
Marquise Gordon.
Marquise Gordon are out.
Look how good those cheerleaders look over there.
Gotta love them. I love them pink pom-poms, man. That is so cool.
See, I like the pink, but I like them gold. It's
well,
shiny gold.
It's considering, the color of breast cancer awareness.
I do like the breast cancer awareness. I do like to see the boys have a lot of pink on during this game.
Hand off to Faribault. Faribault, he's going to get into the end zone. That's his second touchdown of the game. And suddenly the Crushers are up 34-14 with 3 minutes and 9 seconds to go. And that old saying, Jeannie, there's the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, I don't see much more happening here. Although it's not over until it's over.
And I understand that. And I understand that Elvis is still in the building. Okay. But you want to see both of these teams. Look, it was a great football game. You got to give Westmont their credit. They battled and fought and had a chance to be in it and win it. But McCort answered the bell and did what they needed to do. And let's finish a good football game the right way. Oh, boy. Not sure why we wanted to fake that extra point. I don't get that one. That one kind of confuses me. 34-14. Crushers up 20. I don't know. Hey, we're going to take a timeout for a message from the Friends of the Crushers Sports Network.
Are you looking for the best part-time job in Cambria and Somerset County? Join the McElwain team. Our bus lines serve local school districts, including Greater Johnstown, Westmont Hilltop, Conemaugh Township, Forest Hills, Shade Central City, Berlin Brothers Valley, and Somerset area. This extremely rewarding part-time job provides great supplemental income. As a McElwain team member, you will enjoy clean, new equipment, as well as holidays, weekends, and summers off. Apply online today or call 814-288-1594.
All right, we are back, Ralph. 3 minutes and 9 seconds left in this here game.
3 minutes and 9 seconds left. The Bishop McCort Carroll Crushers 34, the Westmont Hilltoppers 14, and Bishop McCort's going to kick the football to Westmont. You have to ask yourself, will Westmont stay in their normal game plan, try to run the football, or are they just going to try to air it out a few times and put something on the scoreboard?
I'd probably try to air it out a few times and put something on the scoreboard. That's what I would do, but nobody asked me to coach.
You're already coaching. What are you
I
talking
am. I
about?
know. Yeah, but I mean like football. There
Nobody
we
asked
go.
me to be a cheering coach.
Ralph, you can come on board anytime
I
you
know
want.
that. I know you guys would take me. I wouldn't have any idea what to do.
I didn't either when I started.
Hey, so Westmont returns it out to the 30-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Hilltoppers on their own 30 on the right hash. 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in the football game. And your Crushers 34 and your Hilltoppers 14. And the Crushers inching to a 4-3 record on the season, and Westmont potentially falling to 0-7.
And I also want to just remind everybody to tune in this Tuesday night around 7 o'clock. We will be, the Crusher Sports Network will be broadcasting the girls' varsity volleyball game against Greater Johnstown in our home gym. Tune us in.
Senior night, right?
Yep, it is senior night.
And Westmont giving it right up the guts. Very quickly in district, you're talking about volleyball, Jeannie. District 6 girls 1A, our McCort Crushers are in 9th place. West Branch, Ferndale, Northern Cambria, Bishop Carroll, Juniata Valley, Conemaugh Valley, Glendale, St. Joe's, and Bishop McCort sitting in 9th place. And not sure if that's going to get them in the tournament or not, Jeannie, but a couple more wins here could propel them into that 8th or 7th spot. So we're hoping that that'll happen next week.
Mm-hmm. You betcha.
Now we got officials kind of asking guys to be nice to each other, okay? 3rd and 8, the ball on the 32-yard line for Westmont. Now, we do have co-op in soccer, girls and boys soccer with Bishop Carroll. And in girls 1A, Bishop Carroll is in 3rd place, so they're in the hunt. And in boys 1A, Bishop Carroll's in 2nd place, directly behind Westmont Hilltop, so they're in the hunt as well. So some good stuff happening there in soccer and volleyball, Jeannie.
There seems to be a little bit of a delay on the field. Not sure what's going on. There we go. Now they're lining up.
Ooh. So that's going to bring up 4th down, Jeannie.
Yep. Hey, I want to remind everyone to tune in next week. We are going to be on the road again. I'd like to say I can't wait to get on the road, but we're headed to Bellefonte next Friday night. That's going to be.
We will have to leave Thursday to get to Bellefonte.
Well, I may leave Thursday. You never know. Yeah, we're gonna leave probably earlier than we normally do, and get up there, and I believe those Red Raiders will be ready for us.
4th and 7, the ball on the 33-yard line. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Back to pass. The old left-hander throwing it down the middle. It's incomplete.
Oh,
and the ball game is not over, but the Crushers are going to take over on downs. They can nil it out. I can't imagine Westmont's going to take a timeout. I think we can nil it out and win the football game here.
Yeah, if it was a close game, I could see it, but 20 points is a lot
and I'll be honest with you, Jeannie. From my standpoint as a coach, I would call my guys over, put the second team on the field, and say it's nothing. We're playing like that. You guys, we're coaching you up right now. We're giving you a chance to be in this situation and learn. And now the Crushers take a timeout, trying to figure out what they're going to do here.
Maybe that's what they're going to do.
I think you take a knee here. You've got the football game won. You don't need any more points.
Oh, look, see, second team.
There you go. Good call. You give your guys a chance. You know, give those other guys a chance to get on the field. Put them in that situation. You never know when they might have to help you in that situation.
And not only that, you take all your starters out. You're not risking the injury if something, because Lord knows anything could happen. So this is all good.
I'm with you. Yes.
Well, Ralph, it was a good night. Good night here.
Hey, we've won a couple in a row here, Jeannie.
I love that.
We've won 3 in a row. When's the last time we've done that? That's a great thing to happen to the McCort Carroll Crushers.
Sure is. Absolutely. I got high hopes for next week in Belfont. Let's see what these guys got going on.
Quarterback, number 13 is at quarterback for the Crushers.
That's Cole Wyatt.
Now, let me say this to you. See, here's a situation where now you got him on there. On film, they're going to say, keep it in bounds. Keep the clock moving. We don't. The clock is the enemy now. Westmont is not, okay? Yep. So now he's in a learning situation. And it didn't cost us anything, and they can show him on film, hey, you know, do it this way. So this is a great job putting these youngsters in the football game.
Yeah.
Now, he's letting that run down, but the game clock isn't moving. He's going to hand it off to number 33. Number 33 running hard to his left, and number 33 for the Crushers.
Colin Beiswinger.
There you go.
Now I got to learn all new numbers. I finally got the first string down. Now I have to learn all new numbers.
Can't imagine that they're. We want to thank our good buddy Donnie here at the Point Stadium, who keeps us straight, and he's great sure working with him, and he's a great guy, and we do appreciate all he does for us as well. 120, 119, 118. Now here's a young quarterback. Now they're going to run the jet sweep going right to left to number 16.
That's
now he stays in bounds. Number 16. Now the official's saying that, well, it's a first down, so they're going to move the sticks. I'm curious to see.
You know who that 16 is?
Who's that?
Ethan Delia. That's Jonathan Delia's.
Delia.
Delia. Why am I saying that wrong?
Because it's been a long night. That's why.
It has been a long night.
So the Crushers have a first down. I think you take a knee here, Jeannie. I don't think you try to punch it in here.
I think you.
This is also a learning experience for this young quarterback, because you can milk that clock, and he's not doing that, but he'll learn that, and it's good that he's in this situation. And they take a knee. Good call by the Crusher coaching staff. I'm thinking they're going to have to take one more knee here. Why is the clock stopped? Okay, thanks, buddy. Clock. There's no need to stop the clock. It's still stopped. Come on. What are we doing here? You can run. Look, with the play clock, the game's over, Jeannie. We're not going to run another play. There you have it, folks. The Bishop McCort Carroll Crushers 34, your Westmont Hilltoppers 14, and the Crushers go to 4-3, and the Hilltoppers drop to 0-7. But a valiant effort by the Hilltoppers, but the Crushers did what they needed to do to get this win, and now they're over 500 for the first time in a long time.
You have your players of the game, and I have mine.
Okay, I'm going to go with Delia and Faribault.
Okay.
And who are you going to go with?
I'm going with Ange Galucci.
Okay.
And Josh Spontak.
Well, there you go.
I thought they both played strong games. The offense was on point. Yep, that's mine. Tune in.
And there you have it.
Tune in Tuesday night. Tune in Friday night.
And you're listening to the Crusher Sports Network, the Dream Team, the Stream Team. For me and Dreeny, we want to know, how do you see yourself? How do you see yourself? You've got to start seeing you the way God sees you. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are more than a conqueror. You are created to have dominion, and you are blessed. Please understand all the positivity going on in your life, and do not allow negativity to dominate your mind. God bless. Congratulations to the Crushers, and everybody be safe and have a wonderful evening and a wonderful weekend. And there you have it, Jeannie. That's it. Crushers 34, Hilltoppers 14.